Hey guys, David Patrick Green here with another awesome household photography acting exercise tip. So today I'm going to talk about my home studio where I do some of my shooting and how I am going to improve the quality of my videos by improving the quality of my lights by changing the bulbs and then modifying the bulbs that I am changing to. So this is my original setup, okay? This is what you call a compact fluorescent bulb, which were very popular. I don't know. They came in about 20 years ago, and they saved a lot of electricity. They didn't last that long, and they were very fragile, and the light took a while to get going. Anyway, these are 5600K, which is basically similar to daylight. And what I'm going to do is I'm switching to these, which is an LED bulb. It uses about, I think the compact fluorescent uses about 40 watts. Gives you the light that a 100 watt incandescent gives you. These use 9 watts of electricity, and they give you 800 lumens, which is quite bright. And while they are pretty bright, they have this plastic casing on the outside, and as you can see, you can't see into it, so it's blocking quite a bit of the light. And since I'm using reflective, umbrella style lighting to make videos, to do my self-tapes, to take my headshots, I want something that's going to be as bright as possible because, first of all, I want to light up the background brighter so I get that nice pop off the white wall, and I want to be able to light myself better, of course. Anyway, so what I've discovered is that, these plastic things block a lot of the light, but if you saw it off, you get this. And you can see inside there are approximately 8. Those little yellow things are the actual LED, LEDs, the light emitting diodes. So there's about 8 of those. It's really flat inside. So what you end up with is a much brighter light, and it's more of a spotlight so you can control the direction. But since I'm usually using a diffuser over the umbrella, it divides the light up so it's not too harsh and sharp, creating a lot of shadow basically. So anyway, I'm going to just show you how I take the plastic cover off, and here we go. So it's a pretty simple process. You basically just get a hacksaw, which actually came in a toolkit that was given to me by the people who sold me my condo. It's a really basic hacksaw. You just tighten it up and you pull the blade out and it's good to go. And I usually start about there. It's about a 1/2 inch from the base. If you cut into the base, you risk damaging the diodes themselves. So I give it a little bit of room here. And I start my cut kind of on a perpendicular to get started, because if you cut on an angle, it risks slipping down. So I start there, I just make a little cut, and then I make it more vertical now. All right, well, that's it. This is actually a slightly different bulb. As you can see, there's a lot more diodes in there, but it's still at 800 lumens, which is the same rating as the other one. You can actually see the difference. Same lumens, different configuration. How they do that, I don't know. You can actually see this little thing here. I don't know exactly what that is. I guess it's the electricity goes through there. It's the wires, the 2 different wires. And then I guess it spreads out through this circuit panel. But it's more or less the same design. I think basically what that is this here. Okay, so that's how, You can see the two different color wires distribute the electricity through this circuit board. But that's how I do it, and then it just screws right into the light socket, and you know, you're good to go. I'm just gonna finish this thing off. You could use that to store coins. I'm not sure what else use it has. I'm throwing it out. And that's it. That is how you basically create a very powerful LED light out of a normal 9-watt LED light bulb. Hey guys, I just wanted to point out that while the bulb is rated at 800 lumens, that is including the plastic diffusing cover, and considering how opaque it is, I tested the light afterwards, and I don't have any way to measure lumens, but I'm guessing you get probably 50% more lumens at least after you take the cover off, because I would say that this cover blocks at least 50% of visible light. So I'm going to say you're probably getting 1200 lumens after. So if you have a bank of 5 of those, that's 5 times 12, that's 6,000 lumens of light, which is a buttload and should be plenty. And that's just in one bank. I have 2 of them, one for each side. And so it's a ton of light. All right, guys, thanks.